Pi, 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 pi. Ok, vaya. Ah, que había una opcional. Oh. Espérame. Ah, sí, está. Está muy mal eso, del texto. Ah. Creo que bloqueé algo, ¿no? Oh my god. Los textos están muy mal. Están bastante mal. Por cierto, dije que haría Shifu, pero nunca abrió. Voy a ver luego si abre y para mañana si no más. O hago otra cosa. Juego otra cosa. Es la visión de elemental. What? Por cierto, no tiene que tener voz. O yo estoy fumado. Claro. Estoy no entendiendo nada. Oh. Oh. Ay. Hey. ¿De qué es esto? Ah. Oh. Ah. Daño aéreo. Está. ¿Qué? Ah. ¿Será la voz en japonés? Lo voy a poner en inglés. A ver.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not new.
But the approval process is...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our... I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go.
Entonces lo que está bugueado es el idioma. El paquete de idioma japonés está bugueado tanto para las voces como por el texto.
Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done? You new here? Are you backups too?
No.
Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they...
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle an outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers come... Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now.
What exactly do you need us to...
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wound. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath. Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. So this is what a real war looks like. Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens.
like I said, it's not.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resin.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our... Please, hold him still for me.
Sure. Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal, but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discord. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors.
They are the ones keeping our people safe.
Please don't put it like that. Without your... Now that they're all safe, you should...
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above.
Rover, where are we going next? Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect.
Oh, great.
Bam.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa.
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the...
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert. The tacit discords are not. Supply is the lifeblood of our... I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Your Sholan would need your... Thank you. But I must remain to oversee. Juyen. So he never sent a letter home. Like the Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting. Now we sent him back to the city. Time with the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly. Oh, now I remember.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please. It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament, while tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite... Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But... currently, there's only one waterway. What more do I know? The military rarely...
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for? Yes, I found Juyen. We will return to the city with the logistics. Juyen is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tale, the journey with you has exposed me to countless lives have been lost. Master Rongfu once told me, I do share some of however, Julian disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. I too found what Julian said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring. The shape changes, but not the forms. Yes, I pretended to lose. After our fight, Julian admitted he saw the gap. He realized how he was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference. Now, I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about war, have you thought of something?
I think.
So, Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about... We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already...
Good.
General!
Follow the Qinglong to war!
Wow.
What eyed the time? Tell truth inside. Break! Unstop. Vanilla! Wind Rider. Retreat
Yeah.
to advance.
Le doy justo.
Fear no more. Don't you worry.
Ah, tiene 3. ¿Dónde está? Que la cámara es una basura.
Wind Rider.
Es que es típico.
Time to fight back. What's up? I can take it.
¿Cómo la quito?
Wind Rider.
Es que es justo.
Time to fight back. Tell truth from the sun. 7. stop me.
Ah, vale.
So, break. Bide the time. Tell truth through facade. Till my last breath. Fear no more. Retreat to advance.
Joder.
Wind Rider.
La cámara, no sé si es la cámara o la sensibilidad, que es una basura. Bueno, no te has acostumbrado más que nada.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and...
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think...
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's all the front lines are not far from here. General Tien must be there. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battle itself is a clue. The streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel over. Something on that battlefield resonate with the task.
Ya vengo.
Rover?
Volví. O sea, Hiyang o Yiyang.
According to Baija, the leaves showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords.
Tiene
Those
tres.
fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goal, Rover.
O este me sirve. A ver, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo? A ver qué puedo. Oh. Por ejemplo, y si me equipo este. Y me equipo este. Ah, no se puede, es principal, ¿no? ¿Dónde está? Ya lo perdí. Ah, no, ya está equipado. Este. Daño electro. Vamos a probar con el bicho de ahí.
All is fair in war.
Not bad.
It's time.
¿Qué me recuerda eso? ¿Qué?
I trust you can use it to the full.
I can't believe this.
Y la falla.
This should come in handy.
Este es para bloquear o esquivar, creo. Este es para esquivar, este es para contraatacar.
The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
Ok. Hola. Aquí hay algo. Aquí hay algo, ¿no? Joder, me equivoqué de botón. Ah. Lo vi.
It's time.
Hmm.
The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
This must be the place.
Oh,
I
aquí.
sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something. Terrible must have happened here.
Me dio hambre.
We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
All is fair in war. Too slow. Sever! Strike!
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic. Why are they here? They seem to belong to a different. I remember reading about something like this. People held large.
I see. Let's...
It's
Que
time.
estoy entendiendo cero.
Watch out!
Una pelota.
Something's not right.
Brother. Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. Tacit discords attack other living beings because this one turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such. I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. Rover, I think I know what it seems to be begging for help. But it's not asking. The village is crying. Something truly awful based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins. Perhaps the tacit field has. There must be something we can do. I'll inform Shuzia about what happened. Sorry. I know it doesn't sound very convincing. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, the area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and look, if someone was in. These cards. I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about. It's a group of extremists obsessed with
Fusing human.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the No one knows their true intentions, and there is one particularly a man who sees no order, and they belong to this one. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers,
Gatito. ¿Eh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it. If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac.
El loquito.
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances. The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memory. So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you noticed. Oh, I am... No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward. Before you knew anything about this world, you are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and but truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you have to maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple... Next, what makes up our false devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings? Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Huh? What is it? I see. A clever move, but I'm not telling you more. Not yet. You don't want to disappoint me so soon.
Atácale. Me gusta el traje. Creo que sí lo voy a sacar cuando salga.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, in the day they toiled for food. And when evening, fables, stories told and but they always draw from real life. The same story gets told by many. Whatever you learn from it is just one like us now. This village marks the... So that magistrate led you...
Pero ya no lo interrogué. A ver.
Huh? What is it? Oh, and you don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
Ah, tengo que atacarlo. Nah.
One day, the shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. Nope, quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd, his flock obeyed. They no longer had to struggle for the flock worshipped their What's wrong? Does my imagine you were one of those lambs. Oh, so we agree. You are right. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal. The lambs reveled in, and as each night passed, Rover, do you think? I once believed, but true equality is the world was never to receive equal retribution. When every wish comes with a hefty, when they can make some, they all rush to funny. Later, the shepherd openly blamed. On the next day, the white lambs, the shepherd introduced an unspoken rule. Suddenly, the once doting after witnessing the black lamb's actions, those oblivious lambs. Well done. You didn't let. Now, I wonder. Answer me and I'll who was the real culprit behind the Indeed, that he held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path. Inevitably, they accept. Now, my second question. Of course, as always, here's my final question. Don't rush. What is the truth you've...
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the...
Almost... Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
Tétrico, ¿no?
How do you like my story? What really happened here? I suppose you all... The black lamb who rebelled against the rule. The innocent maiden sacrificed. They had it. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. Fun answer, but no. Not even... I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I... Well then, let's see if this...
Peleita.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces. How dare you! Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of three?
Rover!
Such a...
Bueno.
Rover? Rover!
Fue una
I
ilusión.
shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing it. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. Rover, it seems our happy little... But don't forget my... Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. We'll meet again. In the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover.
Brother.
Huh? here, little one. I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Yes, that is. Let's talk about it later. It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted belief, we cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual... What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
San Juan.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in...
Okay. Tengo que hacer esto también.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Look! The one... I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is dry. That tree. Please, are you trying to tell us about... Where did it go? That girl just put those sacrifice. I guess the tacit discord. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit... Sorry, Rover. The air was heavy in that place. The villagers were complex. What was the diary's owner longing for? My apologies. I got lost. I wish I could say such that I still let it was tragedies like this that made me want to become an out. I cannot stop the lament. Really? Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let...
Ya subió, ¿verdad?
your first anyway, you know, we've been getting a lot of missing persons. Nobody ever saw those people assaulted or some of those people are even resonators. Or since you're always coming and going from the city, thank you so much. Ring me up when you spot anything.
The Seance Society.
Ah, una legendaria.
Never heard of them before. They said they have a solution? But how? This is very suspicious. No matter how I look at it. Guess I'll just go and see for myself.
Electro.
This is my curtain call! How's that? Let's play hide and seek.
I got your back.
PS. Ese me sirve. Full electro.
go? Anyone hurt? Let me check on you. Phew, you're still in one piece. Okay, okay. So those Fraxidus goons are here. It's me. Those wackos are hell-bent on...
They use mechanical seeking power, but
that Scar guy you mentioned.
Hey, I don't know what he wants from...
I still can't... I went over the
What happened to the village?
Don't worry, but I didn't find anything in the...
So Scar really... I agree. If only we could capture him.
I'm so lost. Why did Madam Magistrate...
And that Scar went there to tamper with the site, and you mean the Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about... Madam Magistrate knew they were... Her token was a warning.
But how so? You mean she's got someone looking out?
Or maybe she prepared...
I don't think I follow.
The legendary figure who changed... If all of these have something to do...
Come to think of it, the sundial's the...
Mr. Mortifi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Yes, it's the 12th shichen of the day. Now we have the shichen of wit.
So, Rover, you gonna try it?
Symbols on the larger disc represent time. And we need... It's not working. So we can... It's working. And now symbols on the smaller disc represent direction. We have Tielong of the east, White Tiger of the west. Familiar... It's not working.
Wow, you really solved it. Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang, we should turn around. It's gotta be some super confidential stuff Madam Magis as public servants. Well, even though we're both just...
Chuzia has a point. I see. The Grand Libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their... The Grand Libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security.
Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the city hall.
Yes. You will find the most, Rover. If you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou the first, there is a strong second. You must be a really significant person.
So you're super important to Jinzhou. Maybe... Wow. I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial? It is Jinzhou's political center. And it's also the city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. Why do you ask, Rover?
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Real. Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting. Relax, relax. Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I guess you're right. We'll be waiting for you.
Secundarias. ¿Qué es eso? Maje.
I trust you can use it to the full.
Ah, misiones de tutorial.
Passage, as I expected. That must be the entrance to the database.
Va la mierda la cofre. Ah, no, no se cofre.
Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle first. I see. So to gain access to the database, what is that sound coming from behind the... This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphony? Part of the score holder just lit up, as I expected. The drum over there seems to have unlocked. The bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. A new walkway has shown up. Seems I will need to look for more. Tacit discords? Inside the city hall? No, they are not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems they are the guards here. Interesting how I'm not hearing... I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next... that sound. This is the second sono disc. I should bring it to the symphony. The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sono discs down there. So this is the right way to go. I'm being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing. The drum on the other side is unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. Just to be safe. The music I just heard. It must be the sono disc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Jinzhou City Hall is the political hub. While I've retrieved the third sono disc. Time to head back. Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling. I'm being watched. Must be another sono disc. This is the fourth missing note. Almost there.
Me falta uno.
Now the water is all gone. One last note to go. This is the last one. They've prepared quite a welcome for me.
All is fair.
I have the last sauna disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphondai.
This should come in handy. It's time.
Now I should have access to the database. So this is the Grand Library. I'm not seeing anyone here. Well, it would...
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Huh. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me. Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
All is fair.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. One more time. Keep it together.
Sir, all is fair.
Did you just offer yourself up to be my prey? Now, it's just the two of us. Stow away that irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing. Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. You're so stubborn. Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have to crush you
Me cogió como Hulk.
for once?
Saw that coming. All is fair. Eyes cast. Fury boils. Silence. As you wish. Target confirmed. Sir!
I sense your weakness.
Target confirmed.
So you knew I was following. My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can. So you've joined hands against me with. You're always so.
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course he is. Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. Ah, I see. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Me gustó. Estoy impactado.
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something... I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And the time reads, the Shichin of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover. An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Yes, the Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent. Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity is when a region's Sentinel goes absent. Jinzhou's Sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to. Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense his memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly. Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. They must have discovered your value. Likely from one of Jue's Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation. Thank you for your trust. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilizations. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster. Indeed, you have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hand. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord. The possessed Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable... You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb... Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue. Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue. You mean the unfinished statue of... I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our Sentinel, I might be able to help. Rover, the memories of which you speak... As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our Sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past. In other words, you may be the unwavering presence by our Sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable... Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed so many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns. Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information I pray you will find your answers there. The Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou. Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about your past. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, they are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall. I am saying this because I have faith in my
my ability. You deserve to make your own decision about this. I appreciate everything you've done for us. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate, and if you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound? Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say? Let's cut to the chase, madam.
Very well. You will answer.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know? A sentinel such as Jue can predict and we merely wanted to topple the set future. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? The Threnodians. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? What is the lament? Disaster? The lament brings death. Reverberations that will be reflected over Sure, why not? What do you want to know? Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us. Forces battle over you, causing all this strife. And yet you remain unaware. Whatever. Our interest in you is not affected by such. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our...
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian...
Thank you for your concern. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, unless...
Unless I'm not the only... I have answered all your questions with full honesty. You can try to stop us with all you have. But now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue.
About Jue?
Come closer and I'll tell you, madam.
How dare you? Madam?
No, it can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you. We're merely adding a touch of extra. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms. And I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Sorry, Rover. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is responsible. I am the final decision maker. Thank you. I am glad you think so. Jue can predict the future, while justice may not be universally. For that, I suppose we will have, in addition, Rover, to the Awakened One. I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak, but the ongoing war, since you won't need to go there. I know you're here for clues. Have you heard about it's an organization shrouded upon your awakening, but please don't worry. While operating in secret, they have been monitoring the city thanks to their extra help. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their... The Black Shores once provided us significant... This time, they've come to inform us through no... Apart from that, I'm not sure what else they may be hoping to achieve. This photo is yours to keep. Rover, are you all right? I see. The Black... Since you are likely being closely monitored by the... I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your... I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you this is my promise. Yes. Please leave it to me. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence...
Understood. Should I
No need. Both Chan Li and I...
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just...
Regarding that incident, we tried to... If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar Sanhua, you can place more...
Understood. My lady. No matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have...
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's such intricate puzzles. I guess only
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue. So, what did our captive from the
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected.
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was... in Mount Firmament.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived. And
I'll find Jue.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I understand. I will not let anything, or...
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway?
No. He cannot ever turn me against you. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's... My job remains unchanged.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous. The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your... Remember, I will always...
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
Bueno, me voy. Gracias a los de YouTube por ver. Pero otro día lo terminamos. Bueno. Muchas gracias. Voy a ver qué otro juego puedo hacer stream y subirlo a YouTube. Vamos a ver cuál. Bueno, me voy. Muchas gracias por haber visto. Me voy a la burger. Cuídense. Chao. Denle like y suscríbanse. Me voy a la burger. Pero sin antes, vamos a dar unas tiradas del permanente porque porque quiero a Changli. Así que esto no lo guardamos. A ver. Ahora sí, me voy. No se lo ni mierda. Cuídense, esta arma me sirve para calcharo. Este aquí. Me voy. Cuídense. Bye. Adiós. Chau.